here in Blakesley, Pennsylvania, which, believe it or not, happens to be not too far where I used to live when I was married. And a lot of guys will say, you know what, you should do a video on how you shift. I was waiting at Burger King, I was looking through my phone and the comments, and somebody that's new to trucking had said, hey, how are you shifting without your clutch? So I'm not going to do a whole video on it on this one because we're in the middle of another video, but what I'll do is I'll show you exactly what I do. So let me show you from the start. Obviously you have your fuel, your brake, and your clutch. In this truck, because it's a mechanical, I have the idle held high. So you can hear it. Push the high idle cable in, and now the engine came down to a bone idle. Step on your clutch. So the way the transmission works, I'm not sure which transmissions will try to re-angle the camera here quickly. So the way the shifter works is you go through your standard pattern, you know, like you got reverse, low, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once you do your regular pattern, you go throw the switch and now you're on your high side. After that, you go, what would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well, this is a 13 speed because we're not counting the low side all the way over here and down. We're only doing a standard H pattern. Think of it like a pickup truck or something, a regular car. So that's how you do it. I think that GoPro's good. I can't really check the angle, so we're gonna just more focus on my shifting with this camera and then more focus on my footwork with this camera along with how I work the shifter itself. Clutch, release the brake. Obviously I have my foot on the service brake, I did mention that. Put it in gear. Now you could start off in this gear, but we're going to start off so we do more shifting in this gear. For lack of a better term, we'll call this gear first. By the way, that's the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, up with your valve, 5, 6, 7, 8. But of course, those gears you split with your red valve. So again, like I said, pressing the clutch. Another thing, if I just push in the clutch a little bit, it grinds before we go in. I push on the clutch all the way to the floor, it goes in easy. Because there's a clutch brake. You press on the clutch all the way to the floor, it stops the input shaft of the transmission from spinning. Alright, first gear, brakes are released, pull away. And out of habit, because the trolley valve is easy to pull down, I always tap it up just to make sure it is up all the way. It's just a habit I have. So one thing I got to show you is, while I'm putting torque to it, it won't come out of gear. As soon as I take my foot off the throttle, I can do it. It'll just fall right in because it falls in easy. What you're doing is you're trying to get your engine RPM to match the next gear you need. So again, with torque on it, I can't pull it out. I didn't gas on it because we don't have a lot of road. But if there's torque on the transmission, you cannot get it out of gear no matter what you do. So I didn't realize that a CB squelched up, probably ruined the video. So if I have torque on the, so you right now can get it out of gear. I'll let the engine labor on it. It won't come out. Push it in and it comes out, see? So now we pull away. There's a second gear pull off. Out, in. Give it throttle. Come off the throttle, out, in. Next gear is raise up to high range. Go back to where first would be. Out and in. Give it throttle. Next one I split with air. It works the same as you do with the shifter, but with air. So it's like half gear. It's like 2 gears on one position. I'll downshift so I don't go too slow for the turn. Come off the throttle, back down on the throttle. Then you got to go down and down. So you got to skip the head because of the downhill. So now reposition it, off the throttle, on the throttle. So the next gear you need the low side of your switch and move the shifter. So now hit it low, come down, There you go. The next shift is one more up, so and it does it by itself. Now we're in the highest possible gear, and now we're just going to go and stroll. I'll downshift once because I don't have a lot of traffic with me. You bring it down to downshift, throttle it up, and there's your low gear. But we're trying to get down the road, so we're going to go. Again, one more upshift. Reposition it, off the throttle, back on the throttle, and there's your gear. Now we're in high gear.